It's time now for the award-winning #1 local talk show in Northeast Pennsylvania, The Sam Lesant Show. Now here's your host, Sam Lesant.
Well, welcome everyone to the Mayor's Report. Remember, we do two Mayor's Report. The Mayor's Report in Pottsville with Mayor Clues, and the Mayor's Report in Hazleton with Mayor Jeff Cassat. And we're in Mayor Cassat's office today, beautiful office. Thanks for having me here again. A lot of great things happening.
There are, yes.
But I have to tell you, the best show we had so far, the best, was when you had your daughter on the show last month. It was a beautiful little girl. Thank God she looks like her mother.
I'm glad she does too. I heard a lot of good comments about that one. We're excited for her. She got her shots this week, so now we can make more public appearances with her.
Good.
A lot of people looking to see her, and she's
changes your life.
It really does. Yes, yeah. I never thought it would be like that.
Gives you a different perspective, doesn't it?
It does. Yes, I spend every minute if I could.
Well, spending minutes, you're spending some time here. And I want you to know, my friends, that this show is brought to you by the good people at the Hazleton Public Transit. And at the end of the show, we have a great video for you. It's amazing what they do. But let's get back to City Hall. Tell me about the great things that are happening at City Hall.
A couple of months ago, we moved the county in. The county row offices are here. It's working out much better than I anticipated for the first year. And the traffic coming through is just above what I really expected. We were hoping for great things, but there are a lot of people using the services, and it makes a very good atmosphere. So the people coming in and out, you get a lot of compliments, especially from several of the lawyers that stop in and say how they're saving their clients money by not having to go back and forth to Wilkes-Barre. Yeah. So there's a lot of little benefits of it too. The weddings we've been doing. I did 5 weddings this morning. It's nice that they could just walk downstairs, get their licenses certified, and be out the door all at one stop instead of having to go back to Wilkes-Barre back and forth. So it's a lot of good has come out of the county offices here. And with them coming in, we did a lot of changes here at City Hall. Up on the 3rd floor now, all aspects of building is upstairs. So you go up to the 3rd floor, either walk the steps or take the elevator up. You go straight ahead, and you're walking right into the permits office. So you walk in there, and then they'll tell you who you need to see. So fill out your permits, and to the left would be zoning and engineering. To the right is the code and the inspector's offices. So everything's on one floor now, instead of having to run up and down the steps, go to different offices and look for people. It's all right there on the 3rd floor. The 2nd floor here, we are working on moving around the administrative offices, the executive offices, myself, the human resources, my assistants, the recreation. We also have the tax office here on the 2nd floor too. And the 1st floor, we moved all the administration, finances all downstairs, along with the county, the sheriff's department. So it's really working out for everybody. Nice transition, peaceful experience here at City Hall.
It looks great.
It does. We're doing a lot of little fix-its-ups. A couple decorations came in from a local restaurant that closed. So there's a lot of historic pictures we've been hanging up throughout the city.
Good.
And then, with that comes the transition to the police department. How we were a little concerned at the beginning about people not going to the police station, still coming here, and being some confusion. But I believe the last couple of months they said there was only one call from somebody that came to City Hall to make the in need of help. And thank God it wasn't an emergency, but that's been working out great down there. The building's fantastic. We just repaved the parking lot.
Yeah, it looks good.
And the streets around it. And some people are asking us why we're doing that. Now, we have millions of the city. Yes. Yeah. I know a lot of the streets are in need of repair. However, we have millions of dollars worth of vehicles that go in and out all day long around the police station. Yeah. So we need to protect our own to make them last. Those police cars are used very hard. They're going 24/7. And having the parking lot and the roads around the police station, really benefit, the long-term investment that we made in new vehicles. This week we'll be taking down a couple of the trees, and the Hazelton Public Transit is putting up another lighted menu board for information throughout the city. So when you hit that corner of 15th and Church Street, you'll be able to get some other information about the city, what's going on in the surrounding areas, and the transit itself. Also we moved the parking enforcement down to the Mine Street bus station. So it's easy. We put a spot, pull right in, go ahead in, take care of business, and leave. And it's just not paying the parking tickets. It's anybody that wants to utilize monthly parking, permit parking, the downtown parking. So all that is right there, street level. Pull in, go into it. And the other thing we started working on is we're fixing up some of more of the playground, the parking lots. Last year we did the Feely lot. We rebranded the Feely lot, repaved that, a nice surface, and now we are working on the Chestnut Street lot, right next to the railroad tracks there on between Pine and Wyoming, off of Chestnut Street. And that we have an agreement in place with the college, so that gives the kids a safe spot to park their vehicles when they're going into the college, and it's utilized for all the downtown businesses.
Now, I noticed the Can-Do Park is beautiful.
The Can-Do Park is
really did a great job.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yes, it took a long time to get to where it is now, but they are finishing up. The wall was restructured. The fencing went up. All the new sod went down, and some of the vegetation was put in this week. So it's come a long way from the old vacant store that was there, and we're really looking forward to next year. The park was utilized several times this year. The Can-Do Park, Can-Do has naming rights and they maintain the property, which they're doing a wonderful job. But we're looking forward to having the Christmas event there. There's the Art League has several events there. Coming up in the future, we will be having movies in the park.
Oh.
So along the back wall, Spruce Alley, you'll see that there's 3 or 4 poles that are put there, and they will hold a temporary movie screen, and we'll be able to showcase movies. So we're really looking forward to that park being utilized for downtown events and some nice social things.
A lot of great things happening downtown.
Yes, they are.
A lot of great things. To talk about the Art League, we've had them on the show a couple times, and that Art League is unbelievable. There's so many things that could be done there. Have you been in and taken?
I have been in there several times. Yes.
Yeah. Now we have a $10 million road project we were talking about.
Yeah. So the city is in a situation where we are looking to utilize funding for a capital project. We will be out of our final debt payment will be next year. So after that, we'll basically be debt free, and we never utilized debt for a future capital project. It was always to catch up, pay off outstanding bills. So, working with council, we're looking at a $10 million borrowing to pave, to complete the paving on the north side of town. That's from Diamond Avenue to 22nd Street, and doing all the mains and side streets. So from Diamond to 22nd Street, from Thompson over to Boundary Street, we're hoping to get that completely repaved. And then, that project, the roads should last, 15, 20 years, and put that, if we keep a regular maintenance schedule together with the roads, that side of town should be done. We did complete the terraced area last year, the year before. The Heights is probably about 60% done. So we are making a lot of progress with the streets. So a lot of the streets that we did not get to do temporary patching on this year is because we're looking forward in the future to ripping them out.
Yeah.
So we're trying to save money and not.
How much did you pave this year?
This year we did not pave that much in anticipation for We got behind a little bit on the schedule. The David Avenue project is almost complete now. Cunahan Drive, we are working on Peace, James, and 21st Street should be completed before the end of this year. We did the areas around the police station and several other little areas. And then we also did Vine Street was a major project from Diamond Avenue, from Broad Street to Diamond, from Diamond over to Church. And then with that was the street lights. We've been replacing the street lights. So the one on Diamond and Vine is complete. Now we're working on the 3 on Church Street, Diamond Avenue, 15th and 22nd Street. So they're major projects, and they're taking up a lot of the time and money with the city.
And you're still taking care of the potholes. I mean,
Yes, we're out there.
So if anybody, you've got a pothole, then my friends, you give them a call. Listen, I'm talking to Mayor Jeff Cassatt. We have many reports. And I want to thank you for those people who've come and say, Sam, we didn't know that much about Luzerne County Community College. We didn't know that much about visiting Luzerne. So we have a report, the Visiting Luzerne report. We have the LCC report. We're starting Luzerne County report. So you know what's happening in the county. Of course, my good friend here, Jeff Cassatt, who's the mayor, goes without saying what has been accomplished. The mayor's report. We have the mayor's report in Schuylkill County. With Mayor Clues and, of course, the Schuylkill Town report. So we're giving you enough reports, information to know what's going on. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back to the Sam LaSante Show, the Mayor's Report. I'm here at Mayor Jeff Cassatt's office in Hazleton. And Mayor, we're talking about all the things that were accomplished, the paving, etc. But one thing that really has been successful, ultra successful, has been the Popular Street line paving. Talk about that.
It is. It's a long time coming. We knew it was going to be very controversial when it was made.
Why would it be controversial?
Because people that live in the area are very accustomed to having the perpendicular parking in front of their house, spaces that they believed were legal spaces to park on the east side of the street. But there was 170 accident calls to the 911 center from January 1st of 2020 up until the lines were painted, 170 calls. Since then, since the project was completed, there's been 0. So we've been accident-free for 90 days up there now. But a lot of the issues, I guess, or confusion came in where there was never an ordinance put in place for people to perpendicular park. So when I asked to put the safety lane in the third turning lane in, there was nothing for the perpendicular park that made it legal. So it was like, okay, PennDOT's like, you have to have. They'll calculate it, but it'll be back to parallel parking. Parallel parking would be a disaster up there. So we came up with the solution where if we parked on a 45-degree angle, there would only be a couple spaces that would be lost because of the properly measured, properly put in the place, and they're painted. So a lot of the controversy comes in as people are like, well, I could fit more cars, but it's the line of sight. It's all about safety. It's the line of sight that you're allowed to have. And at an intersection, you might need 20 feet from a corner, 30 feet from a stop sign. If there's a driveway, it's 20 feet. So if there's 58 feet between a driveway and a corner, they come in 20, you come in 20, there's only 18 feet, you can't put a parking space in there. So there might be 59 feet of space, but it's all about the line of sight and being safe. And with no accidents up there in 3 months,
not bad.
It's safe. There's a lot of children up there. There's school crossings, and so we're sorry for the inconvenience, but our job is to make it safe for people. There has been several individuals hit walking across the street. Cars passing on the right of vehicles. I got hit. Somebody passed me on the right up there, and I was making a right-hand turn. They passed me, and I got hit. So there are a lot of accidents unnecessarily up there. So we do understand that people, may not be able to park 3 cars in front of their house now, but other state routes like Church Street, nobody could park on Church Street, so you can't park anywhere near your house. Yeah. We understand when there's a snow band that it gets clustered, but the rest of the city is clustered. So it's not like, we're trying to think, we worked very hard with PennDOT. PennDOT designed it, according to specs, legal specs, and, it's safe. And that the bottom line is it's safe.
And it's already been proven. The Mayor's Cup.
Mayor's Cup Golf Tournament is coming up September 23rd. We're very proud of that.
Where's it at?
It's at the Valley Country Club. The charity raises money that's utilized throughout the year. A lot of little things, paying for Santa Claus's candy, the Easter Bunny, the Trail of Treats, the candy for the Trail of Treats up at City View Park. So a lot of that stuff is utilized. A lot of donations around Christmas time. The food drives. We deliver full meals to people for Easter and for Christmas. That all comes from, the mayor's revitalization fund, and the golf tournament is the biggest fundraiser of the year. And talking about those, the events. We have the Halloween Trail of Treats up at City View Park is coming up on Sunday, October 27th, from 1 to 3. Last year there was 800 children that came up there.
It was great.
So we're really looking forward to looking for any vendors. If you have an organization, a business that wants to come set up a table and hand out, candy or coloring books, crayons, anything like that, just contact.
I got my costume. Guess who I'm going as?
Invisible Ghost.
No,
Me?
Jeff Cassette.
I'm
I'm going to grow a beard.
Grow a beard, get a pillow, stuff in your bed, get some lifts for your shoes.
I'm going to go as Mayor Cassette. I think it's great. It was such a great thing last year, and your Easter. I mean, it was just fabulous.
It is great, and then we're also preparing for Santa Claus already.
Yes.
I talked to the big guy. He's going to be spending a lot of time here in December.
Give us the schedule. Folks, write this down for December because you don't want to miss any of this stuff,
So,
okay?
first we're going to have the parades. Santa Claus has agreed to at least 3, possibly 4 parades this year. So they'll be Sunday afternoons, starting at 3 o'clock, usually from 3 o'clock to 5:30. We'll do different sections of town. So Sunday the 1st, Sunday the 8th, Sunday the 15th, and possibly the 22nd. Sometimes we'll keep a rain date in there just in case.
Sure.
So we'll go through the sections of town and hopefully end up at Memorial Park for a little Christmas village up there where you could sit with Santa Claus, get your picture taken at the tree.
That's good.
We have the Christmas tree lighting here. Again, we're gonna all be working together. The Can-Do, the chamber, the library, everybody works together for the tree lighting. And that's going to be Wednesday, December 4th, which is the city's birthday.
Oh, yeah? That's 5 to 8 you're going to have.
That's 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock, yes. And then, Can-Do also has their Christmas event at the Can-Do Park down on Laurel and Broad. So there's a lot of Christmas stuff going on this year, and we're really looking forward.
And, of course, you will be announcing you'll have the fireworks at one particular time.
New Year's Eve fireworks are in the works for right now. We're in preparation for those, setting them up. It's wonderful.
Now, we don't want to rush the season, but we want you to make sure that you make plans for that.
We want to make sure that people know that those things are happening right here in Hazleton.
Yeah.
People are like, we got to go out of town for fireworks. We got to go out of town to see Santa Claus. No, Santa Claus is in Hazleton more than anywhere.
Yeah, that's right.
The big guy likes me.
Yeah, he does. He does like.
So
I don't know why.
We're prepping up at the airport for him because, you can't have the reindeers can't be on the city streets. So Santa Claus lands at our airport, and then we bus him in.
Yeah.
And then he has the sleigh with the fire engine, so he'll be on the bus or the sleigh, the fire
Santa
engine.
Claus was out in all kind of weather last year.
Oh, he was out last year.
Yeah, I saw him. I saw him in the sleet and rain.
I felt bad for him. It rained, it snowed, it sleeted,
Yeah.
it was cold, but
Now this is going to be baby's first Christmas.
it will be my baby's first
Okay,
Christmas.
so we got to be careful now where we take her. If it's bad weather, we don't want her out. Okay.
I'm already getting told about that.
Yeah, okay.
'Cause I tell my wife, we can't wait to do this, I can't wait to do that.
Yeah.
First she says, you got to slow down, don't be rushing it. But you're not taking the kid this. If it's raining, you're not taking her there.
And she's right. She's 100% right. Your name of your baby is what?
Khaleesi,
Khaleesi. That's
with a K.
Yeah, it's a pretty name. Well, it seems, Jeff, that as we look at all the activities that are happening, you're always open to suggestions, etc. And the whole thing about these things is you're doing the betterment for the city. And folks, if you have any questions or comments, I mean constructive comments, and none of this political nonsense. Give me some, if there's things that are important. We're all working for the good of the community. And Jeff, thanks again for having us in your office, which is absolutely beautiful. Right now, after this, we're going to show you that video in the Hazleton Public Transit. They're sponsors of this show. They're providing you the opportunity of knowing what's going on. But this video is fantastic. Hope you enjoy it.